In Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 1, Solomon writes, "Remember also your Creator in the days of your youth, before the evil days come and the years draw near when you will say, I have no delight in them." Our verse today is a wonderful reminder of the roles that mothers and fathers purposely fill in the lives of their children. And there's a series of valuable lessons that we find tucked into this verse. First, remembering your Creator. One can't remember what has never been there. To remember your Creator means that that young person has learned about the Creator. He's been taught about God. He's read God's Word where it says, "In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth." He knows and he loves his Creator. There is a memory that he's able to recall. There's lessons that he's able to remember, discussions that took place at home, things that he's learned by reading his Bible or listening to sermons and sitting in Bible classes, things that they store up in their memory, lessons that they are able to retain about their wonderful Creator. But also we find that remembering will help. Remembering will remind that young person that there is a God who sits upon the throne of life, that there is a purpose and there is a hope because there is a Creator. Second, notice it says, in the days of your youth. This is when the remembering takes place. It's not at the end of your life when one is sitting in a rocking chair and just reminiscing on life. It's while a person is young and busy, when the mind is fresh and when the mind is able to comprehend more things. Young and a life filled with activities, but yet keeping God in the forefront of the mind. Remembering when a person is young will help shape the choices that are made in life, the course of study that they choose to take. Are they going to choose a career that's going to cause their faith to grow weak, that's going to cause them to be attacked for their belief in God? Are they going to choose a place to live and a place to work where there is a place for them to gather with the church and to be able to continue to live as they should? Are they going to choose the right mate? Are they going to choose someone, a husband or a wife, that is going to help increase and further their faith? Well, if they remember their Creator and love their Creator the way that they should, then certainly they will. They're going to remember that they believe in a Creator. Now, there have been many people who have given no thought about the Creator when they were young, and they've made many choices and decisions that were made based upon selfish feelings, and a lot of terrible mistakes have been made, a lot of sins have been committed, and much later in life, there's been a long trail of broken hearts that never would have reached that point if they had only taken the initiative to remember their Creator in youth. Third, we find the words, before evil days come. It is true that regardless of how long we live on this earth, we will face evil days. Evil has always been around. Evil existed in the time of the garden. Evil was what brought about sin. We try very hard to shelter our children from evil. We try to protect their innocence. Certain shows, certain people, certain activities, we don't allow them to see because we don't want our children to be introduced to evil things. But eventually, they will see evil. They will experience evil. They'll see it in the workplace. They'll see it at school. They'll see it out in the world. They're going to see that evil does exist in the lives of many people. And it's true that many people whose hearts have been hardened by evil will try to take advantage of those who are good and are honest. Through their mean-spirited words and threats, their cruel actions, their unforgiving nature, their selfishness. It seems sometimes, even among those who are Christians, evil still finds a way to manifest itself. We need to remember our Creator. We need to encourage our young people our children, our grandchildren, those children that we, in some way, are a role model for. More than anything else, we need to encourage them to remember their Creator while they are young. Because if they do not, as Solomon said, one day they will reach a point where they look at life and they have no delight in the years of their life, because they will find that they have wasted those years in vain and fruitless pursuits. Friends, we thank you for joining us for our program today. Please consider these things and have a blessed day.